Today we will be testing the JSE Comparative Relative Strength RSI Oscillator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the JSE Comparative Relative Strength RSI Oscillator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 50 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 574 indicators, with 238 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test all these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the JSE Comparative Relative Strength RSI Oscillator. Quite a mouthful. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And so really what we are looking for is going to be the red line, the large red line kind of oscillating up and down, and then the red line, the smaller, thinner red line kind of running through the middle of what looks like kind of like Bollinger Band style bands. And so what we're looking for is when the larger red line crosses up above that middle line or crosses down below that middle line. Now we might go back and test this in some other ways, but I believe that this is going to be the way that might be able to work out the best. And so again, when we get that cross of the large red line above the center line, the middle line, which is the thin red, then we are going to go long. When we get a cross down below, we are going to go short. So that's the setup we're looking for. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of this. Alright, so the first signal that we pick up is a short signal. You can see it right here. We get that cross of that large red line down below the middle line, the thin red line there. We get a slight push to the upside right there before we then get that push to the downside that we were looking for. Comes down nicely, getting us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, then the second signal that we pick up right here is also, or that is a long signal there. We get that cross to the upside there. Unfortunately, it's right at the peak of this move before we get this really hard push back to the downside, which stops us out on this particular one. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version. And you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Everything in focus. There to there. Alright, let's go ahead and count these out and see what we got out of it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So we have 29 trades all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 13 winning trades. And so unfortunately, that is not going to make the 60% criteria. Yeah, this one was interesting, but the nature of it is that it is rather delayed. And so because it is rather delayed, it seemed like there were moments where it was giving a signal to go in one direction, right as price action was switching direction and heading in the opposite. And so that led to quite a few losing trades and a nasty cluster of losing trades right here, especially because we were trading it in a way that required the large oscillating line, the faster one, to cross up and down the smaller kind of middle or center line there. And so it's kind of similar to price action break of a moving average. You get these moments where it just kind of bounces back and forth, almost one candle right after another, and that really becomes problematic in some areas. You can see that right here. And so yep, what can we say? This one's going to go on the no list for now. I think I might play around with it a little bit more, see if there is at least one other way to test it. that will keep us in a decent number of trades and maybe be able to weed out some of these problems that we have with it. So stay tuned on that. But for now, like I said, it's going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.